we have an update on RJ Hampshire, and it doesn't exactly sound too promising. Now, obviously, this is going to go all the way back to Fox Raceway, where at the beginning of motocross, he fell, injured his wrist, and had surgery. So we got a few quotes to go over, so we're going all the way back to there. And then at the SMX Media Days, he says, quote, 5 weeks ago today, I had another surgery on my wrist. It was the same surgery as I had before. I had a screw put in right before outdoors started, came back racing, and I was still in a lot of pain at those last 4 races I did. I figured it'd get better in the off season, got back on the bike in the last week in October, and I was in more pain when I got on the bike that first day than what I was before I stopped. Right away, we knew there was an issue. I had a doctor's appointment that Wednesday at 1:30, but I had a crash at noon and fractured my fifth metacarpal on the outside of my hand. It was a sign you need to get your wrist fixed and figured out. I flew back to Florida on November 1st and I had another surgery on my wrist, had that screw taken out and another plate put in. I haven't had much off season to work with, just cardio here and there. I only have a couple more weeks of healing. It's going good so far, but the plan of racing a 450 on the East Coast is out the window because I haven't had any time on it. West Coast might be an option. I doubt it, although I'm not going to rush it. Now, obviously, this was the plan. He was going to do 250 West Coast, 450 East Coast, and then transition to the 450 full time in motocross starts. But well, it kind of sounds like he's not going to be doing that. Obviously, the 450 motocross, as long as no more injuries happen, is probably still the plan. I mean, obviously, that is a long time away. He should be perfectly fine for that. But if he's saying he doubts he might even not even race West Coast, that means 250 East Coast and, train on the 450 when that starts and, or well, through the year. But it doesn't sound very good for him. I mean, you think that this goes to Fox Raceway. So all the way back to the beginning of last summer. By the time he's figured this out, he's going all the way back a whole year. And I mean, this is what happens. Look at Christian Craig with his elbow. How many times that had surgery and supposedly fixed and not fixed and whatever. A lot of these little things just don't end up getting fixed right or healing correctly, and then they last forever. I mean, that's a long time to have surgery after surgery, your healing time, your downtime, you're trying to do cardio, you can't be on the bike because it's a wrist injury. There's no way to ride or anything. So there's no off-season testing, which is going to be even worse for him because you don't have the time on the bike that the other people do. And I mean, if he goes East Coast, he's at least going to have enough time to train for that. But I don't know. It doesn't sound good. Obviously, it's not a very probably not the plan he had in mind when you started this year, but you're starting next year, I guess I should say. But I don't know. You guys tell me. What do you think is going to go on? Do you think he's going to do West Coast if he can make it? Do you think he should just, wait and go East Coast and then train for the 450 for outdoors? Whatever it is, comment down below. Tell me what you think while you're down there. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the fun things this platform lets you do because it really does help me out and I appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later. Peace.